Buenos dias, it's about go time here for the 56th running of the BF Goodrich Tires Score Baja 1000, brought to you by K&N. The Motos are locked and loaded and ready to go racing, almost 100 motorcycles, and the biggest spectator group that we've ever had. The streets are packed here in beautiful La Paz. 1,310 miles. It is going to be absolutely epic as these riders prepare to go to battle here this morning. We can't wait. This is the first time we've ever raced from La Paz to Ensenada for our 50th anniversary of Score. So let's do this. We have our first rider on the line, Juan Carlos Sabateria, Chavo, which is fresh off his win at the Baja 400. It's go time, folks. Let's get these bikes out there and let the games begin.
Agarra mi teléfono, graba. Dos.
First rider off the line, he hails from Bolivia, number 1X, Juan Carlos Sabateria, riding that factory back KTM out of Bolivia. Just moments from dropping the first green flag here this morning. You look in the eyes of these riders, you see the focus, the determination to go battle Baja's best out here this morning. We just got that 20-second countdown. He's also sponsored by Dirt Tricks, Fastway, Bell 100%, Fast House, TM Design Works, and Baja Designs. He's got that light ready to go. These riders in our Pro Moto Unlimited class are going to be starting in 1-minute intervals. Second off the line, he hails from Del Sur, California, riding for Best Express Foods, Las Fortunas. Number 13X, Adrian Ortiz. Ortiz is going green. Our next rider is sponsored by Norman Racing, Fly Racing, Ride, PB Round Contractors, number 15X, out of Panaca, Nevada, Eric Holt. Timer's ticking down. 3, 2, 1. And Holt is on course. Our next rider up on the Husqvarna, driving for Deuce X, Alpine Star Bell helmets 100%, MGI Motorsports, and AHM Factory Services. He's out of Huntington Beach, California, number 3, Kieran Naran. Plastics are hand painted by Kieran himself on this Husqvarna. Looking good and ready to go fast. Teaming up with Forrest Mitchington, Derek Ossenbauer, Nick LaPaglia, Tucker Hopkins, and Clayton Roberts. Our next rider up is going to be riding for Bubba's Express Car Wash, Boutique Winery, IMS Products, The Design Lab, Fast Company, AHM Factory Services, Baja Designs Dubai, Works Connection, and FMK. He's riding that KTM number 18X, Aaron Voley. This next bike out, this is their first race. So many championships won by these racers. Riding that Monster Energy American Honda, sponsored by Fly, Skechers, Showa, Coast Powder Coating, SD Power Hose, Baja Bound Insurance, Twisted Works Connection, Dunlop, Dirtworks DID, out of Yucca Valley, California, teaming up with Brandon Preto, Arturo Salas, who broke his leg in pre-running, Cade Walker, and David Como on that factory-backed Honda 450, number 7X, Mark Samuels. And that is Brandon Preto on the bike, leaving the line this morning. Our next rider up is riding for Arizona Dirt Bike Training, KTMCM.com, IMS Dunlop, Decal Works, Funnel Web, and 100%. Riding the Gas out of Mesa, Arizona, number 71X, Dustin Davis. And the countdown is started for our Gas 71X of Dustin Davis. And our final rider here in the Pro Moto Unlimited division, out of Oak Hills, California, riding that Honda, sponsored by DP Racing, Cooley Construction, Lakeside Auto Brokers, San Diego Mobile Auto Repair, Apex Solutions, AHM Factory Services, Baja Bound Insurance, and ZR Design. Out of Oak Hills, California, number 9X, Austin Eddy.
change the battery. Next opportunity.
Oh, we're not going to have it next time. Now we're moving into the class. Pro Moto 30 up first, sponsored by PB Brown General Contractors, AOR Insurance. At a Winter Gardens, Florida, number 300X, last year's champion, Hannah Montoya. And our next rider up in our Pro Moto 30 division out of Escondido, California, riding for DCS Racing, DC Smith Construction, CDM Yachts, Desert Unlimited, Dunlop Tires, Hinson Clutch, 100% Goggles, Fast Company, Ride Baja Mexican Insurance, number 319, David Smith. David's riding with John Clark, Don Grigg, Ryan Stevens, Chris Regenton, Jason Gibbons, and Shane Esposito. Our next rider up is out of Lake Forest, California, riding for Baja Bound Insurance, Baja Jerky, BGA Insurance, Lee Belt Inc., TBT Racing, FMF, Moto Master Brakes. He's riding with Shane Shorno, Ryan Liebelt, Jason Alosi, Francisco Septian, Jason Truby, and Steven Trencher. 308, Justin Schultz. Out of Redding, California, on that Faders Motorcycles Back Machine, sponsored by Sun Oaks. Redding Dirt Riders, Pinnacle Cultivators, number 301X, Conan Fader. This next rider up, if you notice right there, he's got two bikes following him. He jumped out of his wheelchair and onto this 313X bike. He's out of Benet, Italy. Let's hear it for our only paraplegic racing, number 313X, Nicola Dolto. Our next rider up, this is number 369X. He's out of Cannondale, Texas, Matt Bradford. And another rider at Honda 450. He's out of Victoria and Mexicali, number 324X, Edgar Najar. Up next, out of Exeter, California, riding at Husqvarna, number 338X, Levi Gill. Also teaming up with Brian Gill, Travis Frankel, and Keith Anderson on that Husqvarna. This is Levi Gill. Hailing from Pueblo, Mexico, our last Class 30 rider to leave the line this morning, sponsored by Power North Fuel. RF77, number 353, X, Carlos Hannon. From Tecate, Baja, California. Last year's champion in our Pro Moto Limited division on that number 100. He's out of Ensenada. Teaming up with Mari Herrera, Luis Flores, Larry Cerna, Dylan Avalos, and Francisco Septian. This is number 100X Fernando Beltran. Out of Meridian, Idaho, on the Yamaha 450. Riding for Moto 1 Boise, number 102X, Steve Abrams. Our next rider up is from Guerrero Negro, Baja, California. Teaming up with Dean Gonzalez, Kevin Futema, Miguel Castro, Gabriel Castro, and Pedro Ibarra, number 110X, Eric Gonzalez Romero. On another Honda 450 out of Tijuana, driving for GAG Constructora, Servi Express, number 103X, Giovanni Alvarez. Out of Franzio, Zacatecas, number 175X, Fernando Zacatecas. He has no name. Out of Murrieta, California, on the number 186X bike, this is Nathan D'Angelo. This next rider hails from Austin, Texas. Riding for Dig Deep Racing, HP Racing Development, number 129X, Austin Miller. On the Honda 450 155X, out of Stanwood, Washington, Brad Lever. One of your local riders out of right here in La Paz, riding for Team MSR Materials and Sanchez Racing, number 140X, Ivan Sanchez. riding for FRP. Mamius Racing. Number 107X, Luis Esquivel. Now moving on to our Pro Moto 50 division. Our first rider's out of Auckland, New Zealand on that Honda 450, number 501X, Robert Creamers. And last year's champion on that 500X bike. He had a major injury, still winning the championship at last year's Baja 1000, recovered after 17 broken bones. He's out of El Cajon, California, teaming up with John Griffin, Alan Julian, Tri Pierce, Jim O'Neill, Robbie Newton, and Mike Carter, Giovanni Spinelli. Locked and loaded in next to the line out of Henderson, Nevada on that KTM, number 509X, Steven Sanders. On another KTM, number 550X out of Squamish, BC, Canada, Scott Rattray. Back after a bunch of years. He's from Ocotillo Wells, California, and knows the desert. He's on that Honda 450, number 507X, Tony Moto. Now we're going to move into the Pro Moto 40 division. Last year's champion in our Pro Moto 40 division, number 400X out of Reedy, California, Ryan Liebelt. Out of the Woodlands, Texas, riding a Yamaha number 441X, Elirio Amado. Out of Bonners Ferry, Idaho, on another KTM, number 447X, Todd Wallace. Teaming up with Gary Sparks and Kelly Oldroyd, number 402X out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, Patrick Mead. On On that good-looking KTM number 452X out of Fruita, Colorado, Mike Reed. Now on to the Pro Moto 60 division. Up first out of Longview, Texas, number 644X, Kevin Ward, but on the bike is Score's own Andy Kirker. He's stoked to be racing. He's our moto liaison. That is why there's so many motos out here racing. Puts a lot of effort into it, and also teaming up with Ward and Kaplan. And Kirker's on course. Our second and last rider in our Pro Moto 60 division out of Kent, Washington on that Honda 450. Number 628X, Scott McIntosh. Now on to our next class. The baddest riders out here. This is Pro Moto Ironman. They're doing this thing solo. And up first, he was last year's champion. Riding that Husqvarna 700X out of Oak Hills, California, Brandon Wright. Our next rider up on that factory-backed gas, all the way from Villa Montes, Bolivia, number 785X, Fabricio Fuentes. "27 riders in our Pro Moto Ironman division, the largest number of racers and entries in this class ever. And Fabricio's on course. Out of Grass Valley, California, on that Yamaha 450, number 718X, Kurt Stever. Oh, a little nerve-wracking there. He got her started. Our next rider up, number 720X out of Denver, Colorado, riding for Break Free. This is Patrick Cooligan. Out of Grangeville, Idaho. Lots of riders from Idaho out here. Riding another Honda, number 764X, Mark Burke. Out of Calbator, I'm not sure what country it is. Our next rider up, number 741X, Wouter van Dijik. D-I-G-K, Dijik. Out of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Out of Salton City, California, number 2730, Ash Everest. "1,300 miles riding solo." These are the Iron Men. Out of San Diego, California, riding a Husqvarna 450, number 703, Tibby Imbuzan. He's got the sheepskin seat for comfort. Good idea. Number 798X. Out of San Clemente, California, Reed Christensen. Number 761X, out of Sunderland, England, Stephen Colson. Our next rider up hails from Nashville, Tennessee, number 787X, Chance Blackwell. Another rider out of San Diego, California, number 723X, Edgar Coda. Out of Sandpoint, Idaho, number 797X, Kevin Clyde. Our next rider is out of Honda 450. Out of Kendrick, Kendall, England, number 12X, Eddie Meek. Bike was getting a little hot there. That's the thing, I'm that thing going. And our next rider up's out of Fontana, California, number 773X, Giovanni Brillo. Out of Cabo San Lucas, right down the street, number 734X, Scott Purcell. There's that 791X, that's Stefano Pagla. Purcell. All the way from Chile, riding that KTM, number 772X, Javier Perez Poch. Our next rider's out in Los Gatos, California. Number 763X, Kellen Davies. Next to the line, number 762X out of Bayview, Idaho, Brian Englund. Out of Las Vegas, Nevada, number 766X, Dustin Vasquez. Out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, number 768X, Ryerson Clark. Riding the smoker, you don't see too many two-strokes anymore. And Clark's going green. Making his way from Hurricane, Utah, number 744X, Merrill Campbell. Coming out of Knoxville, Tennessee, number 710X, Alex Oman. And our final rider here in our Ironman division, he's from St. George, Utah, number 751X, David Harris. Now we're going to jump into our Pro Quad division. This rider is from San Felipe, Baja, California, and last year's champion in our Pro Quad division. He's on that Honda 450, number 1A, Nicholas Velez. Second rider of the line in our Pro Quad division out of San Jose del Cabo, number 21A, Jose Castro. Final rider here in our Pro Quad division, riding that Yamaha 450 out of Mexicali, number 9A, Jesus Fernando Gomez. And now moving into our Pro Quad Ironman division. This first rider hails from San Lorenzo, Puerto Rico, number 83A, Fili Lopez. Next up is 88A out of La Paz, Baja California, Jose Zavala. And our next Ironman to the line hails from Yuma, Arizona, number 90A, Benny Beltran. Out of Mexicali, Baja California, number 96A, Jose A. Enriquez. The largest Ironman division we've ever had with 6 riders in the quads. All the way from Zaragoza, Spain, number 99A, Miguel Aranz. Sorry, that was Jorge Ivan Lopez Ponzo, number 91A. This is Aranz, number 99A, Miguel Aranz, our final rider here in our Pro Ironman Quad division. Moving into our Sportsman Moto division. This first rider up is on another Honda 450 out of Tijuana, Baja California, number 249X, Jose Amand Ortiz Garcia. Out of País del Rosarito, Baja California, number 257X, Luis Angel Riviera Sarabia. And our next rider up hails from Japan, number 250. 254X, Kenji Oikawa. Kenji Oikawa. Kapai. Out of Ensenada on another Honda, number 236X, Andy Valencia. Out of Camelot, Baja California, number 242X, Cesar Morales. And our second rider from Japan, number 239X, Kazunori Iriki. Sponsored by Lovesack, riding the Husqvarna at Washington, Utah, 276X, Sean Nelson. I believe his other riders are out of Utah, but it looks like Washington, Utah. I believe he's out of Washington. He's from California, riding that 232X bike, Richard Valencia. Our final rider up here in our Sportsman Moto division out of Los Angeles, California, number 245X, Filberto Garcia Jr. Now we're going to dive into our Sportsman Quad division. Up first, riding another Honda out of Tecate, Baja California, number 105A, Francisco Valle. Next up, on that good-looking Honda, boy, he's got it dialed in with all the bling, number 138A, out of Juarez, Mexico, Jose Hernandez. One of the few women tackling this 1,300-mile Baja 1000 course. She's out of Escondido, California, number 123A, Ava Hernandez. of Ensenada, Baja California, number 130A, Oscar Rizzo Villaciencio. Riding for MDLT Racing out of Tecate, Baja California, number 137A, Martin De La Torre. Out of Todos Santos, Baja California, number 185A, Rene Roca. On another Honda, number 115A, from Ensenada, Baja California, Norberto Arce. This next young lady hails from Cabo San Lucas, number 145A, Giovanni Marquez. Another rider out of Ensenada, Baja California, number 148A, Oscar Arce. This next rider is from Tijuana, Baja California, number 171A, Arturo Alvarez. Next rider to the green flag is from right here in beautiful La Paz, Baja California, number 169A, Ramon Nunez. He's from San Diego, California, number 124A, Eric Lira. And our final rider in our Sportsman Quad Division, he's from Baja California, number 139A, Sergio Jimenez. So all the motos, all the quads are out on course. The battle has commenced. And we're going to continue the action. We're going to take a little break, and hopefully once the sun comes up, we'll start getting some of our drone coverage and getting to see what's going out on course. At 9 a.m., we're going to kick it off with the Score Trophy trucks in our four-wheel divisions. That's at 9 a.m., so don't miss it. That's Mountain Standard Time, and if you're watching, you know what time it is. This is the 56th running of the BFGoodrich Tires Score Baja 1000, brought to you by K&N. We'll see you at 9 a.m. for the four-wheel vehicles as they leave the line from right here in beautiful La Paz. Don't go anywhere, folks. The action is just getting started.
We've been doing a lot of driving off-road. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but in such a slow-paced environment, it's effectively really safe and a lot of fun. It's really important that everyone that comes out here has the respect to have a lot of fun, but not do damage. We always try and leave it cleaner than we found it.
The best way to leave your mark on the world is to hardly leave one at all. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
Rocks, sand, heat. Life off-road is tough. We wouldn't have it any other way. If AMSOIL products are designed for this kind of punishment, think about what they can do for your daily driver. Upgrade to AMSOIL protection today and get fast free shipping from AMSOIL.com.
The ultimate adventure tool, with all the storage to hold even more adventure tools. The all-new, adventure-ready Bronco Sport.
The finishing touches of any off-road vehicle are the things you add to make it your own. That's why we've developed a full collection of over 70 Polaris-engineered accessories specifically designed for Pro R. Created in partnership with some of the biggest names in the off-road aftermarket, there are custom wheels and tires, full aluminum doors, steel rock sliders, stylized mirrors and bumpers, innovative storage solutions, Rockford Fosgate premium audio upgrades, and even a high-visibility rigid chase light to help groups stay together. 3 distinct collections, Dune, Desert, and Rugged Trail, help organize all the choices so it's easy to find exactly what you want. Every single accessory was developed in parallel with the vehicle itself, so the look is seamless and installation is easy. Polaris. Think outside.
Welcome to the heart of the Southwest, the land of vibrant sunsets, cacti, and heat that can knock you right off your feet. And what better way to experience the heat of the Southwest than with ass-kicking hot sauce? Authentically made with the finest peppers and spices, our hot sauce packs a punch that'll take your taste buds on a wild ride. So whether you're a fan of spicy food or just looking to add some heat to your life, give our hot sauce a try. Ass-kicking hot sauce, the perfect way to heat things up. Have an ass-kicking day.
Welcome to Ensenada. For those who are looking to expand their culinary horizons, a place where the adventures of the sky, valleys, and oceans come together. Ensenada, the capital of Mexican wine.
Love of off-roading is what drives us here at Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry. And it was John Curry's own off-roading adventures that inspired him to push the limits of his vehicles, build the best performing, strongest, most durable products on the market today. That's what he's been doing since the 70s. And it's what he continues to do to this day. Progress and innovate new off-road products for your racing and off-road vehicle needs. So for the finest, most cutting-edge sales and services around, trust Rock Jock 4x4 by John Curry, where we don't just make it, we live it.
Truck really transforms the way it drives. I use my truck all day for work, and I drive in a lot of different environments. It's never let me down, but it didn't have that extra kick that I craved. The K&N intake gives my truck that extra edge in both performance and protection, and it sounds awesome when I step on the gas. Bottom line, with the K&N intake, my truck and I can handle any situation.
I got that right turn. We're good.
Let's meet up at the compound group up.
At 10-4. Yeah, return, dog. Good, little driver. Straight on through.